Hello guys, and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So in today's video we're going to be looking at the differences between two very popular platforms, Shopify and Squarespace. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So for those who don't know, Shopify is primarily an e-commerce platform, and it's not really a non-e-commerce platform. It mainly focuses on its features for building and running an online store. Shopify offers a wide range of tools for managing products, inventory, payments, shipping, and more. Now, of course, as well as this, it integrates with many popular payment gateways and shipping providers. Shopify also has a large app store with many third-party apps that can add additional functionality to your store. So what we'll do is we'll jump into it, take a look at Shopify in more detail, take a look at the pricing plans as well. We'll compare that with Squarespace as well. Check out some of the sort of help that they're able to provide within 24/7 customer support. But yes, we'll go ahead and jump into it. So of course you get that option there if you are starting off. There's a login or start free trial. We'll go ahead and go for the start free trial. So we'll just go with it like we're creating a brand new website. Now you'll get asked a couple of different questions. Now you can go ahead and decide to skip all of it. So just go ahead and go through the questions. Once you've answered some of those questions, you'll be asked to create a Shopify ID. Now you can go ahead and continue with email, Apple, Facebook, or Google. So pick the one that suits you best. Now once you've created your ID, you're going to go ahead into the screen and it'll build a store for you. It takes a couple of minutes here. Shouldn't take too long. But pretty much this platform is, as I said, more focusing onto the e-commerce side of running a platform. So here we are, we've reached the actual dashboard of Shopify. So we've got our area on our left side here, which mainly consists of the home. You've got your orders, products, customers, content, analytics, marketing, and discounts. You also have a sales channel, which contains the online store and point of sale. So going through this, you'll be asked to do a setup guide. Before we jump into even further, of course, you want to maybe, instead of adding your first product, you maybe want to consider what would be your online store. So like what sort of design you're going to go for. So what we'll do is we'll jump into the actual themes and take a look at some of them. So what themes are basically just little templates or just website templates. Now of course there's plenty of them as well to choose from. So we'll go ahead and select the all themes. Now if you wanted to access the Shopify themes, you can go through the actual dashboard here, select customize theme, and you'll see customize your online store. You just want to go ahead and select customize theme. You'll get this screen up here, and what will happen is it'll always be the Dawn theme. Regardless of what you pick, it'll always be the Dawn theme. That is the default theme. Now if you just scroll down, you'll see straight away there, just at the bottom, explore more themes. You want to go ahead and click on that, and then it'll drop you down onto the Shopify themes. So of course they've got a range of different options. You've got free themes, you've got paid for themes. You can choose what sort of industry you're at. You can choose the catalog size and the features that you decide to use. So of course what I like to do is mainly search up for the popularity. Of course, which one's the most popular. You can just select the drop down and you'll get a range of different options. Now the most favorite or popular one is of course going to be the Dawn theme, since that is the default theme. There are different ones there. Now if you choose to go for a paid for plan, you can go ahead and select a paid for plan. The most popular seems to be the Impulse one, and for those who don't know, Impulse actually uses or the people that actually use Impulse is a brand called Kappa or Penny Board. If you guys have heard of them, they're pretty big company names. So that's just a couple of different examples on that. So now, once you've chosen your preferred theme, if you decide to go for a free theme or a paid for theme, you want to make your way back to the Shopify dashboard, and you want to go ahead and customize that site. Now, customization on Shopify is simple enough. So as you can see, you can add sections, you can change the images, you can explore free images as well. So depending on the branding of your actual site. So let's just say if we do shop local, and we want to go for something like a bakery, then I can go ahead and choose one for it. Just select that button there. I can change the banner height to a medium size, so that'll bring it down a little bit for us. And then there's our heading. Now of course I can move that to the next position if I wanted to, or I can completely hide that or delete it. You also have your theme settings there. It's easy enough to go through. So you've got your logo there, colors, typography, layout, buttons, variant pills, quite a couple of different options, and your blog cards. So moving on, basically with the ad section, you can go ahead and add quite a few things there, like blog posts. Of course, that'll boost your SEO and ranking. So the more sort of keywords you add into your website, the more you'll get searched up. You've got video there, contact form, email sign up, collapsible content, multi-row, multi-column, collage, slideshow, image banner, just quite a few of the different sections. So pretty much once you're happy enough with how that looks, you can just go ahead and select save on the top right there. You've got an option to do undo and redo, so easy enough to navigate around. You can go ahead and do some code on it as well, or you can edit the default theme on the background. You can even view the documentation if you want to. So we'll just exit out. And on top of that, they do have a pretty cool feature, which is the App Store. So we'll actually make our way back, and they've got the app embeds. So these are actually the app embeds. See if I can just get it up here. So if I just click on the app embeds and select the view apps, there's a couple of different tools that can assist me with my actual website, maybe for ranking or SEO, quite a couple of different options there. So there's one here for product reviews. So depending if I'm running a store, then I can have product reviews. There's Yotpo, which gives me product reviews. And again, now if I wanted to do mainly something to do with SEO, I can have a email marketing app, so that drives sales with one click to upsell, newsletters, SMS taxing, and so on. So that's an option for me as well. So now that we've got a quick insight on Shopify, of course it's more based towards an e-commerce website, I want to go ahead and jump into our next website builder, which is Squarespace, and we'll go ahead and compare it towards Shopify. Now this is the Squarespace home screen. So of course they've got their templates there, they've got their products. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and get started. So Squarespace is a little bit more different. It's mainly to do with e-commerce and commerce as well. So they do basic e-commerce features, and it's not got quite a lot of the features that Shopify would have. But if we are creating a website, so just say we wanted to look for templates, it's a lot easier to find, and they're not all paid for themes or templates. They're all completely free, depending if you pay for a plan, of course. So just say we were sticking with food, I'll go ahead and select food. I'm able to go ahead and pick a template. Of course there's several different design options there. You can see how much more fluid some of the designs are in terms of Shopify. Of course Shopify still has quite a bit of design as well. But say I wanted to build my own, I can go ahead and go from scratch. I don't have to pick a theme like Shopify. So I can base it off here. So wait for that to load. And of course there's a couple of different options there. Of course you can name your site. I'll just go ahead and click next for the meantime. Then this is the pretty cool part where you can actually build your homepage from top to bottom. So I can have an intro there. I'm happy enough with how that looks. There's a couple of featured selling as well. So if I wanted to show my services, I can go ahead and provide that. I don't need to show that if I don't need to. There's an about section as well. So you can go ahead and click on that and that'll show. It looks pretty good. For SEO purposes, I can go ahead and add some social media. Of course, I've got that little showcase sort of slider at the background. There's forums as well that you can have, so newsletters, things like that. And what some website builders don't normally offer is that they've got a footer, so you can go ahead and add footers in. So once you're happy enough with the layout of your website, you can go ahead and select next and pretty much add more pages like about or contact. You can choose not to. You can have a one-page website if you wanted to. I'll just have the about and contact there. Now as you can see, you can add a color palette. So there's a couple of different colors there that's available, like a blue one. I'll actually go for this this one here, the bright one, so that looks really cool. Nice and bright with different colors. Select next. Then you get the option to choose your font. I'll go for the Oh No Blaze Face, or Blaze Face. When you're happy enough, just select finish. So you can see how easy it is to build a website in both areas anyway. They're both more or less the same. Of course, you may just get a little bit more variety with Squarespace. And then once this loads up, so it takes a couple of minutes, not that, or a couple of seconds even. It doesn't take that long. You get another introduction as well. They'll give you a little tutorial. You can add the pages out as well. Create pages, gives you that option, gives you the tutorial on it. Style your site, and once you're done, you can get started. Now you can add as many pages as you want, so same applies to Shopify as well. And if I go back, I can go ahead and select edit. Now the editor tool on Shopify works a little bit differently towards Squarespace. So if I wanted to add, say, a text area, I can go ahead and click on the top left here. There's going to be an area where it says block. As long as I click on the section, I can add a block. So you've seen from earlier on that we had a scroller. I can go ahead and add that scroller within this area. Now I can go ahead and change the actual color of it as well. I can change the speed. I can have it so that it's got a background. I can fade the edges, pause on hover, change the direction. So I can actually shorten that down as well. So there's the wave intensity. So that's another cool thing to have. So there's quite a lot of different features that Squarespace offers that Shopify does not. And it's just, as you can see, it's just that add block on the top left. You can add maps, you can embed code if you wanted to. You can move it about. You see these little blocks there? That's where you can snap the objects in place. And it'll always snap into place, as you can see. There's no grid lines, nothing like that. It's not like Shopify. So that's what makes Squarespace a little bit more unique. You've also got the add sections area. Again, you can add testimonials, portfolio, services. The lot is pretty much there for you to go ahead and choose what you want. So now that we've got an insight on both of them, the part that we all know is pretty much the pricing plan. So we'll go ahead and check out some of the pricing that's available for Shopify and Squarespace. So if you're planning to create an e-commerce website for your business, then these are the pricing plans to consider. Now they've got basic, Shopify and advanced, starting off with £25, £65 to £344. Now do have a read through the different features. Of course they will be different and they will have their own advantages for each features. Now the most popular seems to be the actual basic, which comes at £25 per month. Now for the yearly, you will save your money and have to pay £19 for the 12 months. Now if you haven't noticed the actual promotion that they have, which is £1 on your first month, so you're technically paying for 11 months. Now you can go ahead and compare the plans, so do have a look through them. So I think the one to know the best there is duties and import taxes, so 2 X's on that and a tick on this one, so maybe that might be important to you. So not so bad with the pricing, £25, you can live with it, it's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the Squarespace one. So with the pricing plans on this one, it's coming at £12 per month. This is only for a non-e-commerce website. You can see that there's not much difference. This is at a £23 per month and £35 per month on advanced. So you've only got 2 options there. Meanwhile, Shopify offers 3. So there's the commerce and advanced and basic. Now you get a free domain. I mean, that's what you would want. This one, the advanced, you'd get advanced discounting, advanced shipping, and sell subscriptions. You could choose to compare the plans yourself. So please do have a read through that. Abandoned cart recovery, that might be important for you if you want to maybe finish a sale with a customer that decided to lose interest, so things like that, by email as well. They also have a 20% off by the looks of things, and that's only till the 30th of April, so that's pretty good. So they do have some promotions as well. So overall, I would say both these platforms have their strengths, of course, and the weaknesses, and whichever one you choose will depend really on the specific needs and goals of your website. Now, if you're looking for a robust e-commerce platform, Shopify may be the better choice. But of course, if you want a simpler platform, then you may want to use Squarespace for that type of website. Well, folks, that is pretty much it for the video. Of course, do explore both of the website builders and have a think about it. As I said, that is the conclusion, what I think. Of course, if you are looking for that more robust look, then Shopify would be it. Simpler platform would be more towards the Squarespace. That would be a great option. Now, of course, if you guys have any questions at all regarding the video, or if we have missed anything, please do let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.